Welcome back to Dark Souls, also known as the tabletop version of Dark Souls. Currently doing a tabletop simulator, the physical game, which I would highly recommend simply down to the quality of the miniatures, is very much available right now from all popular board game retailers and Amazon and so on and so forth. We killed a bunch of stuff. We got a few upgrades. We are going to rest at the bonfire because we actually want the encounters to come back. We can go back to the bonfire, buy stuff, and not have everything reset. But we kind of need those encounters back so we can grind them. We're probably going to do...
People are saying we can spend souls to get sparks back.
Yeah, we can spend 2 souls per player to get 1 spark, apparently. We don't need that right now. But if we keep failing miserably, we definitely will need to do that. We're currently on 1 spark, so it only triggers when we rest. So what we could do, run all of this, go all the way up to the fog gate, kill everything, go back to the bonfire. If we haven't burned all of our Estus and heroic actions and stuff, we can spend for upgrades and then just run through to the fog gate and nothing will respawn.
Okay.
All right.
That's probably the optimum strat, I think. And then we can fight the mini-boss.
My optimum strat is stay in the back because you got upgrades and I did not.
Yeah. I got nice big spell. I can hopefully blow up some stuff nice and quickly.
And I have armor. I can get shot in the face a bit more.
Yes, you will be much more durable than you were. All right. So back into the room. I assume you're going to want to go into the room first. Activation order has changed once again. It's actually activation on me. Oh, this is good because possible area of effect explosions going on right here.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, chat. Somebody asked in chat, could you theoretically grind for hours and then steamroll the game?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you could.
100%. Which is a kind of a good thing and a bad thing. The grinding you almost certainly need to do, which does mean you're going to be doing these same encounters a couple of times. But yeah, it's kind of up to you to some extent.
I can see why people are divided on the game because, like, if you love Dark Souls, this is pretty good representation of how Dark Souls is played, where you learn the encounters and you grind from them until you're just good enough to get to the next one.
Yeah. They have translated things as best as they could. That's for kind of good or ill, you know? So some of
I definitely see some problems.
Definitely a good thing, some of it's not. Okay, well, we kind of know what's going on with this. We've done this before, so first thing first, threat order. Hollow soldiers move towards closest target with a priority on aggro, which would be Dan. So
hello.
This time you can tank these no problem, Dan, I think.
I can. I found a second dice rolly thingy on this side.
Oh, there's another one over there. Yes, there is.
So what are you rolling now? 1 blue, 1 black?
1 blue, 1 black, I would assume.
1 blue, 1 black, which is a lot stronger than 2 blacks. So
here we go. A lot of 2s.
Oh, it doesn't look like there's any blank sides on the blue one.
Nope.
Yep.
Good start. It's only
nice.
1 damage.
I'll take that your 1 damage. And another roll. Yes, it looks like 4 2s on that blue dice. Oh, lovely. 1 damage. Hey, nice.
That's all right. See, that's much easier now. All right, we're getting shot at by the bowman. So bowman's behavior, it shoots at the player with aggro first, which again would be Dan.
Right.
4 physical.
Let's
so
roll it.
Tank it. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, they're only scratching you now.
It's great.
I
Oh.
spoke too soon, didn't I?
Is that a 3?
That's a 3.
There's
Look at
a
that.
3 on that dice. Oh,
Yeah.
I still take 1 because I got a blank on the other bit.
Yeah, that was all right.
That's not bad. I'll
And
use
now-
me Estus now.
Because I went in first. Time for magic. All right, so at the start of your turn, you can swap a piece of equipment around. So this S-Stock is now in this slot. Soul Stream. All right, every one of these is AoE. They're all magic, not physical. So the magic resist of the dude matters. In which case, the crossbowman has literally none, and the hollow soldier has 1. I'm thinking... Here's a question about the AoE. Does that also hit you?
Is it gonna hit me?
That's a good question.
I get to roll 1 blue dice for AoE damage.
Oh, for magic?
Yeah, my armor gives me 1. It says 1 on the squiggle there. Is that a thingy?
Yeah, I just need to check if it... Oh, it only says all enemies in a node. So you're not an enemy. So it doesn't matter. I don't think it touches you at
Or
all.
are you, Dan?
Dun,
You
dun,
rival
dun.
Englishman?
All right, well, I'm just going to blow those two guys to hell then. So I think I'll use my blue damage attack. It's got 2 range, so I can reach it. It does 1 blue dice to everything in that square except for you. So all I need to do is beat 1, and it's dead. Everything is dead. Welp, nothing is dead. I tried.
But you took 3 tiredness. 2 tiredness?
2 tiredness. Yeah, this must be there from last time. All right, well, it is what it is. Okay, activation stays where it is. Aggro, unfortunately, now moves on to me.
Good luck.
But it is Mathas's turn.
Bad guys first.
Actually, yeah, sorry, Aggro's on Mathas. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, bad guys first. They move towards the nearest. They're already there. The bowman... Oh, yeah, the bowman did try and move away from me, so it'll be in the corner now. Attacks, once again, to Dan. So he's blocking with his blue and his black dice.
Yeah, here we go. Woohoo! Dingle, ding. 3. And...
Oh!
No!
These days you're going to block completely, but you get 1.
Ding.
All right, another one.
Ciao.
And then the bowman's going to fire at Mathas. Ouch.
Ooh, that was a 3.
Even with good armor, you're still going to take damage. So even more like Dark Souls.
Alright, so he's going to swing at me.
Yeah, the bowman's shooting at you for 4. So you can either try and tank it or try and dodge it. Dodge is
I'm going to tank it. I'm going to grab the... I'm trying to grab one of the dice out of here, though.
Dodge is a 50-50.
I go on.
There you go.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm going to try and just tank it.
Yeah. You got a reasonable amount to do that.
Oof.
I take 2. Wait, I take 1? 2? How much does he do? Hang on.
He does 4, doesn't he?
Yep,
Okay,
Great
so
Silver Knight Bowman does 4.
Cool. Alright. Now it's my turn?
Yep. Maybe you'll do a little better with the pokey action.
Yeah, I'll do the heavy attack. I'll take the 3. And I'll just do the heavy attack and hope I just kill him.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, he tries to move away from you. There we go.
Alright, he's dead.
Nice.
Hey.
1 down. That'll take the pressure off Dan a bit.
Yay.
All right, Aggro's now on Dan. So much for taking the pressure off him. Okay, take a holo off the board.
Oh, yeah,
Holo
one of them's
first.
gone.
Yep. Holo attacks you first.
Right, I've only got
then the
3
bowman.
HP left. Is it Esther's time, or do you think I can survive this?
I think on a blue
Well,
dice.
you have to take...
You're gonna have to also deal with the bowman. Can they kill you? Sure, they could. Is it worth the risk? Estus might not be a bad idea.
Can he Estus before the enemy's attack or after the enemy's attack?
Can I have one enemy attack me, then Estus?
I don't... You can't Estus until your turn, I think. You're gonna have to wait until after they've shot at you. I think. I'll double check. I'm gonna double check that.
Check that one. Well,
if it was like the game, you could Estus anytime, surely. You could just drink it. Let me double check that. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it?
The reroll will keep me going.
That you do.
Well, I need to roll this first one anyway, so I'm going to roll the first one.
During a character's activation. It's not your activation yet. It's the enemy's. You can only use it during yours.
Oh, you blocked all of it.
Nice. Lovely. All right. Good.
Beautiful.
I'd like to thank the Academy. And the second one... overdue.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
There you go. Not a sausage. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if you can make it through this, you won't need to burn your Estus.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Admittedly, we are going to go for one more reset. Actually, no. After this, we're going to try not to reset. We're just going to buy and then try to run to the fog gate. So if you can avoid burning your Estus before the boss, that would be pretty great.
Okay.
So, yeah. Kill that holo.
I'll kill that holo with my 2 blacks, isn't it? Yes.
Yep.
Two
Whack
black
it.
dice. Here they go.
Give it a whack.
That's a 1. That's a 3.
Yeah,
It's
there you go.
dead.
He's dead.
Okay. Hollow Soldier is out. Look, we're whacking this much easier. And it's going to try and move away from you, which means it's going to move here. All right. Next aggro is me. All right. It's going to shoot at me. I'm going to dodge. I'm going to dodge. No, I'm not.
Oh,
Hits me for the
You're
full
not
4.
gonna dodge.
Full 4. I do take the 2 stamina off, though, so not too bad. Take the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do get to move regardless of whether or not that actually hit me. So I'm going to roll in its direction, take the 1 free move, and then I'm going to try and destroy it. I do not... Yeah, the spell can be used at point-blank range, which is significantly better, I think, than my S-Stock. I can...
Yeah, why would you ever use your S-Stock again?
Because you wouldn't. It sucks.
Okay.
I'm just going to be using this, I think. I don't know. There's an argument in some situations, I think, for 3 black dice over 1 orange dice. But 1 orange fucking dice. I mean, yeah. I'm just going to blow 4 stamina and nuke this thing. I really hope this was not the wrong decision.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Everything is going to die. It's all going to die in a variety of different Nope. Actually, nope. No magic resistance at all on a silver great bowman. It's dead.
Oh, there we go.
0.
Good.
It's dead anyway. We're good. All right, reset the bars. That was all part of the plan. Genius.
We did it. We got through the room.
Genius. All right.
And we all got a kill out of it, too.
6 souls. All right, should we do the full run all the way around? Let's get all those souls. We don't have a choice. There's no bloody door.
Yeah,
all right, we know what's coming. So let's set this up in the most ideal way possible. There are going to be 2 hollow soldiers here. And there's going to be a crossbowman in the middle, like a dork. There we go. Activation.
Our hero,
moves
Dan,
1.
kicks the door in.
This activation has gone to see its people once again. There we go. Who's going to aggro? Who wants to aggro this? Dan, you want to tank this?
I'm feeling it. I've got the more health than anyone, or more chances of stuff.
All right, you go in first then.
So if I go here, they're going to run at me.
Yeah, well, yeah, the hollow soldiers will, and the hollow crossbowman will try and move away.
Okay, that's where I sit.
All right, in that case, I guess I'll just put myself in the middle, maybe. I'm thinking about order, so I'll get to go after you. The crossbowman's going to move 1 away from you, and then me. I'm going to go... I'm thinking about AoE here. They're going to run there and there. Yeah, I'm just going to stand here, because their hollow soldiers are going to run towards you, Dan.
Yep.
Then they're going to try to get to me. They can't move through the treasure chest, so they're going to move in a direction, and then I'm going to blow them up with an area of effect spell, hopefully.
Good.
Assuming that you haven't killed them already, which you very well might have. Okay, cool. So activation, first things first. Our little hollow soldiers run towards the closest target, which would be you.
Hello.
We crossbowman moves back from the aggro target, which again is you, and it's then going to shoot at the aggro target, which is you, Dan, for 3 magic damage. And if I recall correctly, you could fully block that quite easily. You get roll 1 blue dice to block that.
1 blue dice. Hang on, I'll just plop out a new blue dice.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1 blue dice.
2
Ow.
damage.
2 damage isn't bad.
It's Dark Souls. It's going to hurt you.
If it hurts, you know it's working.
That. I'm going to let that slide. All right, what do you want to do? If you want, you can move into that square with the hollow soldiers and try for the area of effect swing. Maybe kill them both.
Yeah.
All right, here they are. You're in. Doesn't take any stamina to move just 1, but your battle axe swing, that's 2 for the 2 black dice, but you could kill everything on the board. Well, 2 out of 3 on the board.
Everything on the board, just everybody, everyone.
The other one just runs away in panic.
2
All right.
black dice. Here we go. Da, 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 da.
You need 2. You absolutely get 2. They're both dead. What a swing. Everybody is impressed. All right, resetting the turn. Crossbow Hollow, which is this fellow again. He moves away from the aggroed play, which would now be me. It's going to shoot at me. I'm going to dodge it. Or attempt to. Just need the 1. Got 2. Lovely.
Nice.
Roll in your vague direction. And then I'm going to zap you with magic. So... I should just full on nuke it, right? Like there's no reason not to. Just one straight up.
Yeah, I mean,
orange.
there's no reason. It's not like the game where magic is limited.
Just blow it up. It's dead.
Yeah, it's
gone. You see how fast this gets once you've got some gear? Yeah, this is nice. Another room cleared. 6 souls on the board. Very nice. We haven't run into a tier 2 encounter yet. We might come to a screeching halt in the 4th room, but all right, next room. Let's go. Okay, it's 2 crossbow men and 1 hollow. So. Crossbow dude on here. Crossbows. Yes. 1 here. Crossbow dude on here. That's the setup. Who wants to go in first and take aggro?
I can do it.
Yeah. By all means, you feel free. Yeah, that's yours. Activation is also on you. So bear that in mind. So if you go in straight up, you could try and... You can't really do the same thing that you did last time. Because... Well, crossbow hollow is going to move away from you. The soldier's going to move towards you, so there's no area of effect nonsense going on here, but nothing stopping you from whacking the dude. All right.
Oh, I do like whacking a dude.
All right.
Boom.
Yeah. Give him a good slap.
I'm going to move.
You've got to go near the door. You can't go there.
Oh, got it. Here then.
You go there. And I'll also go... I don't want to go in the corner with you because I might end up pulling people towards you, and then you can't use your spear. So I'll stand where Dan is. Yep, they don't use area of effect. I can stand where Dan is.
Sweet.
And then I can roll into one of them. All right. Okay, Hollow Soldier moves towards the nearest aggro priority. That's you. And it takes a swing at you, Dan. So that's for 4. You do your little roll. Blue and a black.
Blue and a black, here it goes. That's good grief. It took its time, but a 2.
2, all right.
Take 2 damage.
All right. Crossbow men move away from you. 1 and 1. I think. Sounds about right. Then they're both going to take shots at you. 3 magic damage each.
So just roll 1 blue for each.
Yeah, 1 blue for each. Unless you want to do a dodge roll.
No.
I can't really see you doing that.
Not with this thing. This should be better.
1 damage.
1 damage there. Stick up my thing. And the other one. Oh, just dropped it. Would you like me to re-roll it?
Yes, you should re-roll it, Dan. You got to do it fair and square.
Oh,
that's not really a roll, is it? You're dropping it. You're dropping it.
I'm trying to do it. My ping's a million.
You burk.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
Where the hell do you think that accent was from?
I don't bloody know, mate. We're from somewhere in Birmingham.
I'm from the bit of poor England where the poor live. Oh, danger, danger.
I'm somewhere in the West Midlands, I am.
I feel so out of place.
All right.
All right, that's my damage done.
Your turn. See, you can whack your hollow.
I'm going to whack my hollow.
You're going to give your hollow a good whacking, right?
Yes,
2 black dice.
You
just take a regular swing. Yeah, nice. Take it for free.
And 1.
Well, you didn't do anything there, mate, did you?
Your accent put me off.
You should thought that one through before you tried it.
Oh yeah, well your Australian accent ain't doing
let's try to stream on the Barbie, man. You can't. All right. Right. Aggro is on me. Okay.
That sounds like it's Dark Souls the musical. The aggro is on me.
The aggro is on me. Okay, Soldier.
Listen, if they can turn Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill into a musical, they can do it for Dark Souls.
All right. The Hollow Soldier will be attacking me because I've got the threat token. I'm going to go rolling. There we go. Let's roll it. Easy dodge, easy game, easy life. Can I somehow push them into a pile? I'm thinking about their movement. They'd move as far away from me. Yes? No. Nah, not gonna happen. Close enough, though. Especially if I get another roll. So, here. Then that crossbow hollow... Actually, that guy would have moved back first, wouldn't he? Yeah. So, no. Yes. Crossbow hollow moves from aggro target first. All right, so he moves there. That's a good thing. There we go. Other crossbow hollow's going to take a shot at me. It's going to move away from me first, though, which I think is there. I'm going to roll a dodge on it again. Because why not? Easy peasy, easy game. There you go. So I'm going to roll again. Right up in his face.
Oh, danger, mate. Oh, crikey.
Oh,
to look at the Irish. Oh, no.
That's what I call a danger weasel. Stays in the trees, ready to strike. You put your noggin under it, and before you know it, you're being scratched and clawed to hell, mate.
What the hell is happening?
It's a danger weasel.
Those 4 hours of trying to set you play up did something to you, man.
Okay. I mean, I can use a spell at this range. I don't see why not.
It's in its face.
Yeah, why not? It doesn't say I can't. There's no range limitation on it. Let's blow it up. I think I'll just use probably a 2 stamina rather than a 4. I'm not going to get fancy on this. I might as well kill the one that's in the corner. That's the furthest away from us. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a 1 blue dice against the one in the corner. Kaboom, you're dead. Crossbow hollow is gone.
Nice.
All right, lovely. Aggro token moves to Mathas.
Sounds good.
Yep. Hollow soldier moves to you. Crossbow hollow moves away. Yeah, you are going to have to deal with that. It's all right. It'll take a swing. They can just move, step to the side, and then poke it if you like. All right, it's going to swing at you 4 damage.
All right, rolling.
2 black dice. What you got?
I'm going to take 2.
Yes, you are.
All right. And what about the other one?
It's going to shoot at you for 3 magical damage.
And I'm rolling for what for that again?
Just the 1, right?
I think it's just 1 black, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're getting you gear and upgrades when we go back.
Oh, I'll be there one day.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Good as it gets.
So I can move one space without burning a...
And then poke that thing.
All right, let's see. Yeah, screw it. Let's go heavy again.
Yeah, why not? Get it out of the way. We know we can manage it. Tier 2, this full-on attack thing might not be a good idea, but right now we're good.
Yeah. I don't do anything.
That's unfortunate. All right, never mind. Aggro token now moving on to Dan.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
enemy moves towards closest enemy. This one's back on Mathas.
Ooh.
Crossbow hollow, can it possibly move further away from you than it already is? So it's right where it is. Hollow soldier takes a swing at Mathas again.
Here we go.
Nice. This is where things are getting a bit rough unless you get rid of it. That was pretty good.
Okay.
Only taking 2, not bad.
Well, if he did full damage, I would have been dead.
Yep. The crossbow hollow shoots at Dan because he's the currently aggroed player.
Is that the magic user you want?
It is, absolutely.
1 blue dice. 1 blue dice.
In theory, chat, I could magic backstab full-on orange nuke. Yes, that is doable. As far as I know, that is not against the rules, and I will probably try it. Okay. All right, Mathas is done. Dan, you get a swing. Do you need... Yeah, you can move on to that and just whack it if you want.
That's the plan. I'll roll my 2 dice.
All right. Yeah. What you got?
I got...
Just need 2 to kill it. Which you don't get.
Oh.
Ah, it's cruel and unusual. That thing is not dying easily.
Ow.
All right, then. Aggro token pass to me. I'm getting that crossbow hollow, whether it likes it or not. It's gonna get battered. All right, take the 2 stamina off. Okay. Crossbow hollow moves towards closest. It's already there. Hollow soldier takes a swing towards the player with aggro. If it's not the player with aggro, it's the highest threat value, so it's Dan.
Hooray! I roll my blue and my black. Protecting me from
Everything.
Everything. Ding.
Crossbow Hollow moves as far away from currently aggro player as possible, which is not possible because I'm right there. There's nowhere it can move to be further away. It shoots at the currently aggro player, which again is Dan for 3 magic.
I'm not aggro, am I?
You are completely right. I am. Guess who's dodging that? Not me.
Not you.
Take a full 3 in the face. And 1 on the stamina as well. But I do get to roll right into range. Not that it really matters because I have magic. So I guess I'm going to roll here. I'm not sure if I can trust you lot to dispatch that thing. Also, 4 would actually kill me. I could just do a regular one. That's a 33% chance of killing. Nah, I'll burn 2 more stamina. This is getting a bit risky now.
Yep.
But we'll take it. This should be easy enough. Just need 2 or more. It's dead. All right. It got soul, whatever the thing that is, to death. So, yep. Soul streams. Yes, that's the name of it. All right. Just the hollow dude left then. Just need to get rid of him without taking too much more. Okay, Mathas, you take away 2 black tokens.
Yep.
So that's not too bad. Yep. It moves towards the closest player. It's already there. It swings at the current aggro player for 4. That's you.
All right, let's hope I block.
Oh, yes, it is possible you could wipe the team here. So, but you've got to reroll. You're probably all right. It's very unlikely. Ah, you take 1.
I only take 1.
You're fine. Then you probably want to sidestep it and poke it. I mean, you could use your talisman here, but really you should hopefully kill it this time. You can't use your full on, though.
Nope, I can't. I have to go 1 black and hope that I roll 2.
Good 33% chance of killing it. You got it!
Yeah!
There you go.
Dead.
Very nice. All right, 6 more souls for us. Reset our bars. And now we're going to try the tier 2 encounter.
Oh, cock.
This is where I'm even more useless. So,
You're going to stand back.
Here
You're
we
going to
go.
talisman us a lot, most likely, for this.
I will be doing my damnedest.
All right. Oh, yeah, I haven't used Maestus yet. Make sure this is all reset correctly. All right, we have not done a tier 2 encounter yet. It is significantly harder, unsurprisingly. We also don't know what it is yet. So we have to kind of enter... Dan, you really should go in first.
Yeah, I'm going
Dan,
in
in you go, boy!
If
I'm
you
the
don't
canary
mind.
that you send to a mine to check for gas leaks. That's what I am.
And they call it a mine. A mine! Let's turn it over. What we getting? The weathered... Oh, my fucking God. All right, well, at least we've got area of effect. We're going to need it. 2, Silver Knight Swordsman, who we have not fought yet. At least we didn't get a big giant hollow. They're a pain in the ass, but... nope, no Sentinel. We are fighting Silver Knight Swordsman, 2 of them. They only have 1 HP. They're way harder to dodge, and they have 2 armor and hit for 5, and they push, which is a bit of a nightmare. So, okay, a little bit rough, no doubt, but doable. We're gonna achieve this. They're a bit away. They do move 2, so they're gonna get in range pretty quickly. Let's put our card over here so we know what's going on. That's the wrong
This is where the
card.
Estises are gonna get burned.
Yeah, where to put it. This is the right one. There we go. You know, you lot can just get over there and out of the way. We don't need you at all. Okay, yep. 2 Silver Knight Swordsmen, both on number 1, and a regular crossbowman. And a Silver Knight Great Bowman and a hollow on number 2. Hollow on number 2.
We'll be fine.
It's gonna
be
it's
good.
gonna be pretty horrible. Yeah.
Oh my God, look at the size of that dude.
Here's the thing. I'm looking at this. I'm like, you know, can we get some serious AoE going on right here? You know, how do these guys perform? So we'll take. So this is the Silver Knight Swordsman card right here. This is what he does.
Oh God.
There's our Great Bowman.
Okay, yep.
So we're fighting 4 types of enemies just to make things really easy. All right. So if we look at their behavior, the bowmen are going to be going backwards. The hollow soldiers are going forwards. So the Silver Knight Swordsmen this turn are going to run 2 squares towards this enemy. They're getting in melee range pretty much immediately with Dan. Thankfully, it's Dan. These are much hot. These are much harder for me to dodge. I need 2 dodge results, not 1. So it's a 50-50 instead of like, well, better than that. The bowman moves backwards. We know kind of what that does. The hollow soldier's not going to do anything this turn. It's only going to like lumber towards us quite slowly. It's going to go in my direction towards the nearest, so it's not going to get anything done. The great bowman's going to keep standing where it is. The crossbow hollow is going to move back to the corner where the great bowman is. So that's AoEable. These 2 Silver Knight swordsmen also AoEable because they're all going to run at Dan.
Yay.
And Dan is also the currently activated player. You could still blast them both potentially with an AoE. They do, however, have 2 armor, so it's a little trickier.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So I imagine that the highest threat value, I would be right. So it's going to go swordsman, hollow soldier, great knight bowman, crossbow hollow in that order. All right. So they're going to move 2 towards you. They're going straight on Dan. Then they're going to hit you for 5. There's an AoE on it, which is irrelevant, but there's a pushback, which is not irrelevant.
Uh-huh.
So let me just double check how push works.
Can they knock me into the other room, so I have to just leave you guys to deal with it?
That is impossible. No.
Oh.
Pushing. Push movement does not cost stamina. Blah, blah, blah. If a push icon appears on an attack, the model hit by the attack is pushed. The push model or models are moved onto an adjacent node that is further from the attacking model. If there are multiple nodes further from it, players choose it.
Oh, nice.
Simple as that.
Well, that's nice. So if one hits me, the other one doesn't.
Yeah. So that's kind of rubbish for them. So they'll be sitting there. Yep. So that's not too bad, because even then, if we are both sort of sitting on the same place, only one of those can get into melee with us, so they kind of spread out.
Yep.
So it's not too shabby, but you are looking at a 5 damage hit, so roll your block dice for the first one.
Are they magic or are they regular? Regular, so black and a blue.
You got this.
I got this.
Roll a 3 and a 2.
I got a
You take 2.
2 and 1. I take 2 damage. That's not terrible.
Yep, and you get
too
shoved,
bad.
and you can pick either. You can pick whichever direction you like.
I'm
Or Mathas.
going to send some Mathas.
Cuddle me.
Yeah, I'll lead them over to you, basically.
Right. And the other one doesn't hit anything because it's whiffing at thin air like an idiot. Okay, next. Great Bowman.
Uh-oh.
No. Hollow Soldier. That's already moved. Doesn't do a... Yeah, moves towards closest target, which would be me. Does nothing. Okay. Great Bowman. 4 damage to aggroed player. That's you, Dan, shooting at you.
Good.
Oh, it's also area of effect. It's going to hit both of you.
Both of us.
Oh, shit.
So we both have to roll for it separately, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, black and the blue. Here we go. I start.
You take the 1.
Sorry, I'll take 1.
Oh,
You
2.
take
So I
2.
take 2.
Okay, that's not too bad. We could have taken a lot worse. Like, this first round is going to be the worst. If we can get at least one of these guys off the table, we'll be...
Yep. One with hope.
And ideally, if we can do this entire encounter without burning Estus or anything, we can run through the whole boss with everything intact. But don't be afraid to burn something, because dying here would suck.
Yes, it would.
All right. Crossbow hollow fires. Aggroed player.
Me.
Yep,
1 blue for him, yeah?
that's correct.
Here we go.
You take 1. Just the 1.
Better. Just the 1. Oh, that's not bad. 4 from that lot.
Is that all the enemies now?
Yep, all enemies are done. So, do what you can. You could use your heroic action, charge both Silver Knight swordsmen.
My heroic... Is that the Berserker charge thing?
Yeah, because that may not be
all.
all that useful during the boss encounter, so we might not have to reset that. It's kind of up to you, though.
Yeah, no, let's do that. So I move up to them and then attack both of them, but it doesn't cost me any stamina.
That's exactly what it is. Yep. So you can move straight into them, AoE swing, not burn stamina, which is nice. And maybe, if you're very lucky, kill them both.
So flip that. So I flip that thing over there. Boop.
Yep, flip it over.
All right, and
So
I'm
you look at
rolling
two black dice.
Two black dice.
They do have 2 armor. You're gonna have to get 3. If you do get 3, though, you kill them both. That would be amazing.
Here goes amazing.
Entirely within the realms of possibility. Oh. Nope.
Close.
2 armor on him. Nothing happens. Sorry. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Okay.
And now I'm standing in front of the gits again.
You'll be fine. You've got armor. You're good. All right.
That is true.
And aggro's on me, so they're probably going after me now anyway. All right. Okay, so, you know, I should just like lay these out in order of what they do. That would make things very easy. There you go. Easy. Common sense. Okay. Silver Knight Swordsman, move 2 towards the closest. They're already there.
Hello. I'm rolling for them.
Well, it's good, because one of them's probably going to knock you out of the square, and the other one's going to miss again. So this is fine. And you take only 1 damage. There's nothing. And you get knocked out of the square again, and the other guy misses, because he's an idiot.
Over here.
Like an idiot. There you go. Next one. Hollow Soldier moves 1 towards the closest, which is me. He's going to attack. I'm going to dodge. I'm thinking I'm going to blow the hell out of those Silver Knight Swordsmen this turn. That's my plan. All right. Okay, I'm going to roll dodge against it. Which I succeed in doing.
Nice.
Thinking about range here. Can I save some... I'm going to want to full-on nuke them, aren't I, really?
Yep.
With the best thing that I've got. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Okay. In that case, I'm going to move here because that gets me towards the crossbowman. Because I still do have a little bit of range on this, so... Am I going to burn 4 on that? Well, first things first, we're not quite done yet. Silver Knight Great Bowman is going to shoot at me for 4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to burn all his stamina because I'm going to be rolling a lot. We'll see. Even a blue dice can probably be enough to kill them if I get it right. Okay, successful dodge again.
Good dodge.
I could backstab that thing with magic. Which has an AoE, and they're both standing on the same thing.
Yes.
Let's do it. Point blank. Bullshit AoE orange dice nuke on everything in this area with a backstab. Because I can do it against the thing that just attacked me, which is that. And they're all...
Oh!
Yes!
Kaboom! They're all horribly dead. But wait, there's more. Is there more? I think there is more. I think
your attack, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
Because it happened during an enemy's turn. In theory, they're 3 range away. I would have to burn. Fuck it. Do it again. Here we go. 4 stamina cubes, full-on massive damage, death nuke, orange dice right at them in that square. Oh, yes. They're all so very, very dead. Oh, look at it. Look at the power. Which leaves us with this hollow who's just staring at the wall.
Mathas, you go get him. Do some work. Come on.
What the fuck happened? What?
He took
Oh, Mathas, get him. All right.
Well, he has to go first.
Yes, he moves towards you into poking distance. Get it.
It does nothing. Kill him.
Oh, shit. He's not ranged. You're right. All right. All right. Here we go, boys. 1 black die plus 1.
It's dead.
He died.
It's done. We just wrecked that room. All right, 10 souls. Finally,
Very nice.
Mathas is probably getting an upgrade. All right, so the plan is we're going to go back, not rest, because we've burned like 2 heroic actions, and that's it. We've still got our Estus and our reroll, and Mathas' heroic action. We buy a bunch of stuff, get Mathas and everyone else tooled up, and then we run right to the fog gate, bearing in mind there's no respawn because we didn't rest. That means we don't move this, and we take on the mini-boss. Sound good?
Sounds
All
good
right.
to me.
Let's do it.
All right, back to the bonfire. Not resting. Ergo,
Do we want
not
to buy
triggering it.
Spark, though?
You don't check. We could. I mean, let's make our mind up after we've done with this.
So I'm going to be upgrading for these two specifically, correct?
If that's what you want. Should we pull a few things off the top first before we think about that?
If you'd like to. Let's do it.
No, we were on 8. Oh, yeah, we had one Soul Spay, right, yeah. So, yeah, we're on 29. Okay. First one. A composite bow. That's quite nice. It's mostly assassin weapon, so yeah. I could use that. I think I don't have the ability to use... No, because I've been sort of going for intelligence, so I could use it. I think I need... It's only... Yeah, I need tier 2 dex and tier 1 strength, and it's good, but it's not incredible, so we'll put that aside for the moment. We were still thinking about that sorcerer's staff, weren't we?
Yes, because I only need 2 little upgrades to get that thing. Or 2 big upgrades. Cause
I actually only need 1. What? I can get it. Yeah, because I have in tier 2 already. If I could go up to tier 3, I could use that thing. Oh no, I'm totally wrong. I need I need tier 1 strength, which is still doable.
That's cheaper than it would cost for me to get it, because I've got to get up. I think
so, actually.
Because I got to do 2 tier 2, 3.
Yeah, I would have to do a tier 1 and a tier 3. That would be 10 souls total. Not a bad one. I mean, the thing is, I already kind of have a spell. It doesn't do quite the same thing, but it's close. All right, never mind, though. Let's keep going. So, yeah, that was the one. We've only done one. Deacon robes.
24
All that faith. Yeah.
All that faith.
That sounds like a me thing.
It's 1 black dice, but it's 2 black dice for the magic and 1 roll and an upgrade slot, which isn't too shabby for you.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And with my planned upgrades anyway, I'll probably be wearing it.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. We should spread these cards out and like maybe put aside ones that you're looking at as potential upgrades. Like that Eastern Iron Shield I'm definitely looking at right now. The Shadow Armor. Maybe that, and we've got these. So these are the upgrades. The Titanite Shard can go on anything that has an upgrade slot if it's a weapon. I'm going to assume my spell does not have an upgrade slot, and I'd be correct. So the Winged Spear should have an upgrade slot, though, right?
The Sorcerer's Staff has 2 upgrade slots.
So the Winged Spear has 2 as well.
Winged Spear has 2 as well.
Yeah, we can put Titanite on that, maybe. That Northern Armor was that's crap. That was what you were wearing. And that ring is obviously 18 across the board.
Yeah, that's difficult to get to.
Who's closest to the 18 across the board?
I need 4 to get there.
Yeah, not even close for me. All right, let's pull another one.
Oh, I'm closest with 4, yeah.
Great Mace. That's faith and strength.
Ooh.
I ain't got no faith.
That's a kind of heraldry weapon, isn't it?
21?
That's a good, yeah.
I will need... I'll need to go to tier 2 strength, but that's something I'm going to need to do for almost anything anyway.
Yeah, if you go to tier 2 strength and faith, is there something else in that pile you can also have?
I just need to go up to a tier 1 faith, and I should be fine.
You could get the Dragon Crest shield as well, right?
Oh, yeah, I am going to need to go to tier 2 faith as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get the Dragon Crest shield.
Yeah, so if you got so you could take the Dragon Crest shield and the mace if you went tier 2 strength and faith. Which would be 12 souls worth of upgrades. That's not bad.
Yep.
Do we let him have it?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, take it.
Give me. All right, so let's go here. Take the souls.
Yep.
I'm going to remove this.
I can need if I can get a weapon, I can put a crystal gem on it. My spell doesn't do that, but I already have the intelligence to roll with that one. So I'm thinking maybe if we pull a thiefy-like weapon, maybe...
Are you going to? Have you got enough for the deacon robes? You do. You have enough for the deacon robes.
Yep, I should be enough for the deacon robes as well.
You want to wear them?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I don't know how much magic damage the Gargoyle does, but hey.
I have no idea, yeah.
It's probably good. I mean, it's got an upgrade slot in it, which is probably better than what you got. Okay, so anyway, And
I did grab the Dragon Crest shield, too, so that'll help defensively.
Yeah. Okay, so we're down at 14 souls. We spent 12 on you. Let's pull another. Hello, it's a rapier. That's probably very good for me. It has an upgrade slot.
I think it will be.
21 dex which I can absolutely reach on just a tier 1 dex upgrade. That's a really cheap one.
Oh, the great mace needs 2 hands.
Yes, it does. But you can...
So I can't carry the shield.
Well, no, you can carry it. You can switch out the start of your activation. You can carry it.
As in... Okay. Gotcha. Do I want to go that then? So the start of activation, I can basically sheathe my shield and swing with my mace.
So
right.
you can,
we'll hang on
yeah,
to it for now.
that backpack that your talisman's currently in, you can put it in there.
Gotcha. All right, continue.
Cool. Can I spend 2 souls then so I can get that rapier?
Yeah.
That seems like a bargain, right?
Yep.
I take my dex
think
to
so.
tier 2. What's the rapier? Yeah, it's 21. Yep. So that's got a nice big 2 blue die stab on it. It even gives me a physical defense as well, and it's got an upgrade slot, which is why I'm thinking push me up to... Oh yeah, I already have 25 in, so I can put the crystal gem on it and get an extra black dice. That's sick. I don't see a single reason not to do that. The S-stock is now useless, so I'm just gonna throw it over there. So my current weapon is that rapier with the crystal gem upgraded on it. So that thing's hitting like on a heavy attack for 2 blue and 1 black. Even the regular cheap attack is 2 black dice plus 1, which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that's good.
I like it. We're down to 12. So is there anything amongst what we currently have that somebody's looking to upgrade for?
I am not.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, Sorcerer's Staff, it's quite a big upgrade to get me to tier 3, though.
The Sorcerer's Staff is a very good upgrade. You still are running on a regular weapon. How much are you going to have to spend to equip that?
I need to get intelligence up from tier 1 to tier 3, but that's it.
It's tier 3.
If I bring my faith all the way up, I can get the healing spell.
No, those aren't in yet. That's the...
Oh,
yeah, ignore all those
I'm
to the side.
looking
Those are the
way
transposed die. Once we kill the mini-boss, those go into the deck along with the
How did I
legendary.
miss those things come off the treasure pile? I don't understand.
So you need to get your int to tier 3, did you say, for the Sorcerer's Staff?
Yeah, because it needs 50 or 30.
That's 12. So that would spend the remainder of our souls to get you there.
Ooh.
It's pretty good, though. I mean, gear-wise, I'm feeling pretty good. Can I use that Eastern Iron? No. If I hit tier 2, I can use the Eastern Iron Shield. But really, that's not a big deal because I'm mostly relying on dodge. So, apparently with the rapier, I actually gave up a dodge, which is weird. I didn't expect that. Actually, no, I just never gained one. So I think I can stick with my starting armor and be okay. So that's all kind of all right. I mean, there is that shadow armor there, which I certainly would not say no to, but I would need a ludicrous amount of upgrades for that. Bear in mind, we're only at phase 1. Once we kill the mini-boss, we're into phase 2 of the game. We could still get this stuff. But there's also that great axe, Dan, isn't there?
I don't... Didn't somebody else finish the Great Axe?
Where'd it go? It was in the pile, right? It's here. Yeah, it's all the way over here. And there's that east-west shield. Oh, can I use that? I could totally use the east-west shield, right?
28.
No, I'm 1 short because...
We've done this before.
All right, we have, yeah. The great... what about like...
32 and 22. I'd need 1 tier 2 upgrade and I think 2 tier 2.
You can't... So that's 4 plus 6. That's 10. You could actually go with the Great Axe rather than the Sorcerer's Staff, and we'd still have 2 souls left. And we could pull 2 more treasures and quite likely get some stuff we can use. You want to go for that instead?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm pretty sure that's a 2-hander, though.
Yeah, well, the stuff is a 2-hander as well. The Sorcerer's Stuff's a 2-hander as well.
Yeah, so maybe take the Great Axe instead, because then we have 2 more pulls.
Cool, I'll get rid of my crappy battle axe. I'll put that in the thing. Oh, I know I need to do this. What was it? There's 2 of these. Well, 1 of them and then 2 of them.
Yep. Yeah, nice. So that takes down 2. All right, so let's get 2 more pulls off the top and see if we can get something we can use. All right.
Sounds good to me.
And then there's that Titanite shard, by the way, that's sitting there we need to assign to somebody. What do we get? Night Slayer's ring.
Night
Hello.
Slayer ring.
30 strength.
30 strength.
I can do
All
that.
you need. You absolutely can. Do you have a piece of armor that can take it? You do. Put it on the fire link armor. That's all yours. After you make an attack that exceeds an enemy's block or resist value by 3, you gain a stamina. That's pretty nice. All right, one more off the top. Sunless armor.
13 faith, 13 strength. So I can easily. That's like beginner armor almost. Well, but it has 1 blue, 1 black.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the difference between it is there's less magic resist on it. There's more physical. We are going into the Gargoyle fight. I don't think Gargoyles are known for magical damage.
I mean, in the game they have like 1 magic attack, which is like fire breath, but I don't know what they got in the board game. It might be worth it to wear that for now then.
Yeah,
that goes.
Yeah. I don't know because I've never seen the Gargoyle deck, but I think that is a better bet for you for this.
All right, we'll go sunless armor for this fight.
You do throw away a dodge roll, but you never use that anyway.
I've never had a dodge yet, so.
Yes, we know you can't have a 2-hander and a shield at the same time. That's why it goes in the backpack. So the shield goes in the backpack for the time being. For you, Dan.
Oh, which
so up the top. Up the top there.
So does mine.
Cool.
So wait, can I use my talisman out of the backpack?
No. You have to equip it.
Oh, shit.
It's fine. Like, you get to swap items in the activation. So that's not really a problem.
All right. We'll do that for now.
Yeah. I'd keep a hold of your one-hander. Because if you're going into a fight, you probably want to go into the fight with the armor equipped. Otherwise, you'll take massive hits. So take your one-hander back. You can carry up to 3 things in the backpack.
There we go.
So again,
my spear, my shield, and my talisman.
I would say when we walk through that fog gate, you want your dragon crest shield and your regular weapon equipped, not the great mace. The great mace does have block. It's just not as good as your dragon crest shield's block. So it does at least have the ability to do something. Okay, was that the last thing?
Yeah, that was the last soul that we spent.
Right.
We spent all 2.
Okay, so we still have this upgrade here that we have to think about.
Dibs.
The Titanite.
Well, okay. I've got the Night Slayer's ring. So if I do an attack by 3 or more, so if I'm hitting harder, I'm getting more stamina back, so I can hit harder.
I agree. I think that's a good bet. So why don't you take the Titanite shard then?
Cool.
I don't think there's anything else we can use. I never upgraded my strength, so I can't take the composite bow. Nobody's 18 in all stats. Nope. That winged spear you can't use. Yep, I think that's it for all of that gear.
Cool.
So
let's do this fight. I'm excited. I want to see how this fight's going to go.
All right, so this is where the boss happens. This is where things get a little bit interesting. Okay. Right, since we did not rest, we get to go straight there.
Yay!
This is where shit gets a little unpleasant. Okay, so we're in front of the fog gate, so I'm going to get the manual out to make sure I don't screw this up. First things first, we need the Gargoyle dial. This is going to tell us how much HP the Gargoyle has. The Gargoyle card is around here somewhere. Where to put it? Up the top? Here it is. All right. The Gargoyle starts on 26 HP.
Oh, crap.
Yep. And it heats up at 12 damage. So it's got 3 phases, basically. Every 12 damage it takes, it adds a super attack to its deck. So we need to take the Gargoyle's deck, which I think is in here. I am going to assume either this or this is actually the Gargoyle model. Or is it actually, this is the treasure? No, what the hell is it? It's an attack, right? Oh, that's treasure. Okay, so, that's not it. There should be a thing around here which gives us the Gargoyle's attack deck. So I'm kind of looking around looking for it right now. It's somewhere on this board. Probably in this. Maybe it's hidden in.
Is it in his bag? Is the bag that was by the Gargoyle?
The bag's got loot in it.
Oh, neat.
So What's that? What do we... Yeah, that's Gargoyle loot.
Oh, yep.
That we somehow took out of it, so that needs to go back where it was. There's people taking loot out of the bag. Alright. Whack that back in there. What?
There's stuff is there stuff underneath this rolling thing?
Rolling thing? What rolling thing is that?
Under the rolling things, is that stuff underneath them, or is that...
Nope.
Where we roll the dice?
I think that's just part of the model.
Oh, I mean, I bloody well hope not. That's a terrible place to put it. It must be somewhere on this damn board. People could say it's in the bag, but that's not true. We've already looked in the bag.
Well, we can empty the bag and see if everything's in there. Right now it says 5 in the Gargoyle.
Well, the Gargoyle has a set of 4 attacks, and then there's like 3 heat-ups that I think can get added.
I found the
Well, you found the miniature, okay, which is good.
And I found this thing.
What thing are we looking at?
And then I had... it said
oh, that's one of the attacks.
Strike.
Oh, that's the whole deck.
Okay.
The whole deck is just one thing.
That was in the bag.
Okay, all right, so that's how it works. That's all treasure. That's loot. Put it back in the bag. Okay, so we have to separate this deck between regular attacks and heat-up attacks. And then we've got to create the deck, randomize it, and then go with it. Okay, so that's a heat-up attack, that's a heat-up attack, that's a heat-up attack. So that's the good stuff it can do. It doesn't start being able to do that. This is the regular attacks. So we make a deck of 5, then we take 4 of them. So shuffle it up a little bit. Okay, so this is its basic deck of attacks. We do not know what they are or what order it is until it does it. And then when it enrages, we add one of these special attacks to the deck and reshuffle the whole thing. So while it's not enraged, once we know the order of the attacks, it will replay them in that order.
Oh.
That's kind of important. Now, there's a couple of other things to bear in mind with bosses. Bosses are big, and they have 4 quadrants. You can see it on the base of the model. Most of their attacks hit multiple quadrants in front of them. So you're going to be having people on the same nodes hit, people all across the room hit. There's a range on most of them. But a lot of monsters also have weak points during certain attacks. If you get in its weak point quadrant and then hit it, it's going to do a little bit of extra damage, I believe. That's my understanding of it. So I have the whole boss thing open here. Otherwise, it kind of activates the same way enemies do. It does its thing, then one of us gets to attack it, then it does its next thing, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Good. Pretty much as simple as that. It's just pattern-based attacks with arcs. The way it moves, because it's big and fat, is it moves in a direction without changing its facing regularly. It simply shifts forwards, backwards, left, and right. It doesn't rotate when it moves regularly. If there's a turn icon, it allows the boss to turn in place. If there's a rotate icon, it lets you do 180 degrees. And if there's a leap icon, it leaps directly to the target. You put it on the node where the target is located. A leap's target can be the model with the aggro token of the nearest character. There's no limit to how many nodes a boss may leap. So it can leap across the room. It doesn't change its facing. All leaps also have a push element. Now, the other thing to worry about when moving around a boss is that you sort of move around its arcs. You don't move quite the same way as fighting regular dudes. So bosses always face an adjacent node. So they can't, if I understand it, they can't really be in a corner facing the wall. For a model to directly face a node, the center of the model's front arc must line up with the center of that node. That splits the tile into 4 areas defined by 4 arcs of attack of the boss. Each node on the tile is in at least one of the 4 arcs. Nodes along the lines between arcs are in both arcs, which is generally not a good thing. When characters are on the same node as a boss, they're placed in one of the 4 arcs. When a character moves onto the same node as a boss, the character must remain in the arc they were before moving. So you can't move from its front arc to its back simply by moving onto its node. If a character was in 2 arcs, you can choose. Place the character touching the boss's base within that arc. Similarly, when a character moves off the boss or is pushed, the character remains again in the same arc. When a character on a boss's node would move one node as part of a walk or run, they can instead choose to move around the boss to an adjacent arc. So if you want to get behind it, that's the way to do it. Some boss attacks affect multiple nodes within an arc or leave a boss vulnerable in one or more arcs. If the character is attacking a weak arc, you gain an additional black dice. That's pretty much it. That's how it works.
Okay.
Yep.
I may need a refresher, but I think I got it.
Don't worry. I'll kind of remind you, and I'll remind myself as we go. So we are now fighting the Gargoyle. I think Dan should go in first. I don't know.
Yeah, I vote Dan. Dan, you're in. Have fun.
Already in.
Yeah. Also, apparently we get to reveal one random card for the boss behavior deck for each gravestone tile on a face-up encounter card. I believe there were actually 2 of those. We missed putting one of them in there. So I think we get to know what the first 2 attacks are because somebody has already been there and checked for us. Ha ha ha.
Thank you.
So we get to see the first, it's random. So...
And for some reason, they were kind enough to engrave it on their tombstone.
Yeah, but I don't think we get to know the order. It's kind of a bit of a weird one. I actually don't care about this mechanic. Fuck it. It's weird. Let's just go blind. It's more fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Hang on, I'm going first. I'm way less fine than that.
I'm trying to... This rulebook is really badly designed.
Mathas isn't even looking at the boss.
Probably not.
Oh, that's the smart thing to do.
It's a gargoyle, not Medusa.
Yeah, but I don't want to look at my death when it's on its way.
I'm just trying to find the evidence in the book of that rule. It's not even in the right place. They put random stuff everywhere, which is kind of annoying. They're not well organized.
Chat has like $1 million riding on Dan dying first.
Yeah. We're going with face down. I can't find that rule, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay. The boss starts in the boss square. Nobody is surprised. If you zoom in on the boss, you see these 4 arcs in the base. That's really damn important because all of these attacks are going to kind of work in that way. All right, the boss goes first. He starts on 20... It was 26, right? Yeah, he's on 26 health right now. If you look at him, he's pretty good at resisting physical attacks, but he's not so good at resisting my magical nuking abilities. So maybe we can do something with that. We're all geared up, ready to go. Let's unveil the first boss move. It is a sweeping strike. Firstly, it moves forward 1 square. Bomb. Now, it attacks everything in every square in every quadrant except behind it. I think. Yep.
Yep, that's what it looks like. 3 green and a red.
Okay, so it's gonna...
What's the range?
It's a range of 1. So it does hit everybody. Yep. Everybody gets hit by this. To dodge it, it's just a 1 die. So guess what I'm going to be doing.
I thought you guys were 2 away from it.
Are we? I don't think we are. Where it is right now, because that's 1. And then
2.
You're actually completely right. So only Dan gets hit in the face.
Oh my god.
It's only a 5 damage.
That's so...
It's a 5 damage hit.
That's so weird.
There's no repeat on it, right? No. Yeah, just a 5 damage hit. That's easy. That's an easy start. You're fine with that.
A Rama blue die.
I don't know. You went in there equipped with the great axe, Dan. You didn't equip your armor.
These are things that should have come up earlier. Here we go.
No, wait, no. Hang on.
Keep going. Keep talking.
This is good. This is good. Actually, the great axe provides more armor than that shield did. You get 2 blue dice.
Oh, really?
2. Yeah. The great axe has 1 blue extra. Damage resist. Roll it. Roll it.
Okay, here we go. 4.
You only take 1. You only take 1.
Not bad.
All right. That's it. No problem.
Your turn to dole out some
Do something to it. It's weak points behind it. You could get there, but you'd have to like move once and then run twice to get around it. So hit in the face.
I'm gonna hit it in the face. How much am I throwing at it right now?
How
much stamina do I want to use? I'd say not a lot.
I go with 3 stamina and hit it for 2 orange. That's massive damage.
That's true.
I don't think you have 4 on your bar. I mean, you might. Bear in mind, you're standing right next to our herald, who can give you stamina back with his talisman.
I'm going to go for 3 and hit it with 2 orange.
Yep, the two-hander block's better than the shitty starter shield. That's just how it works. It's a better weapon, a way better weapon. 2 orange dice. That's potentially.
And I get a +1 on
extra,
this as well.
Remember? Yeah, you get your Titanite shard, and you gain 1 of the stamina back if you do this. If you hit it for more than 3. Oh, look at this. You hit it for 6. Titanite shard, 6 damage.
So one of them goes back.
Actually, do you? Oh, wait, it's armor resistance. You actually only hit it for 4. It's got 2 armor.
That's still more than 3.
It's still pretty damn good. So you get your 1 stamina back. So it was on 26. It's now on 22.
Nice.
Nice big hit. Oh, also you're right in front of it. Look at that. That's definitely not threatening at all, is it? All right. Okay, the Gargoyle will now, and this order is important, so we're going to kind of put this stuff on the side here. I'm going to keep it here because it has to stay in the right order. These really shouldn't be here. There we go. It then does a halberd thrust.
Ooh.
It swings to its left.
Nope,
no,
that's its weak point. It's gonna hit the. It's got a range of 1. It's gonna hit the currently aggro player, which actually is me. Yep. So I got the aggro token now. It's gonna hit me if it's in range of me. Also this. Flying high doesn't matter right now, but halberd thrust on the currently aggro. No, wait, I'm an idiot. 1, it moves towards the currently aggroed player and then shoves them, which would be me. So it's going here. It's not in range to shove me. It doesn't matter. The orientation doesn't change. It stays in the current arc. It now tries to swing at me for 6.
Good luck.
Which is... I'm just dodging it. Yeah, I'm going to dodge it. Yep. And then hit it with probably my rapier or something, yeah. All right. I dodge it.
Well done.
Yeah, we're good. I'm going to roll right here, straight in front of it, and then I'm going to attack it with my rapier. So I think I'm going to go for the full-on attack with that, which is 2 blue dice, and then, of course, I do have my crystal gem, so an additional black dice. So 2 blue dice and a black dice. That's pretty good.
That sounds pretty good to me.
I'm liking it.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, that is so
Good
much.
roll.
Okay, so that's 6 minus 4 is 4.
6 minus 4 is 4.
I'm so dumb. 6 minus 2 is 4.
Yeah. The result was there, but you've clearly stolen that answer from...
It's down to 18.
18's pretty good.
Yeah, so it hasn't done 12 damage yet, but probably on the next big hit it takes, it's going to heat up, and then it's going to do things. It's gonna take to the sky, and we're gonna have to spend an additional stamina to hit it, and secondly, it's gonna add a super attack. All right, so far so good on this mini boss. Not too bad. All right, next attack. It's gonna do a tail whip. So firstly, it attacks before it moves. It's going to whip it good on anything to the back and to the right of it. By the looks of it. Yep. And hits anything on those nodes. Actually, wait a minute. Front. Wait, yes. So that's the front of it, yeah. So for some... that's weird.
It doesn't hit the front. It's just because we have it facing, I think, to the right.
Yeah, according to this,
to the back and to
tail
the
whip
right.
hits the front and to the right of it. Which is a bit odd. I guess it just kind of whips its tail in the front of it.
Wait, what?
No.
It does?
Yeah, because this is always aligned the same way, right? So, yeah, the weak point is to the left. It hits the front and the right of it with a tail whip for some reason. Yep, that's correct.
Well, the sweeping stripe did everything in front of it except for behind, right?
No, to the right.
Are you doing it because these cards are wonky? The thing's not the same direction as the cards.
Am I?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that if we were to rotate the figure this, then it would make more sense as to like...
Wait. This makes more sense. Have the cards like that way around.
Yeah, okay, let's do it like that.
Well, no, you can't rotate the figure. The figure has to stand.
No, I was just trying to align it to the card so it made more sense in my mind. But yeah, rotating the cards makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, it's the back and the right.
Because the sweeping strike did hit in the front, to the left, and to the right, leaving the back.
How does that make any sense at all?
So the tail whip is going to hit from the back and to the right, and that's it. Back and right. That's what the tail whip is hitting.
How?
Because that's what the green markers say on the card.
Yeah, the green says back right.
Okay, right. Okay, you're totally right. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, like, I mean, I kind of do, but
You taught us this game.
I really don't see where it's coming from, because it should be the direction the boss is facing is what determines where it's hitting. But how is that those arcs relative to where it's facing?
I assumed that the top one is forwards.
Okay, and you're actually right. Yeah. So its weak point is in front of it. It's hitting to the right and behind it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what we're playing.
Yeah. And the black is just normal boss arc, not attack arc. Okay. So yeah, that's where it's hitting. It's hitting for 4. It's going to hit anything on any node there, which is just
nothing's there.
Nothing at all.
Ooh, are you there? Or the warrior? Is Dan considered in the back right now?
Zoom in on the model and see if he's in the arc. Yes, he is. Yeah, Dan's behind. He's the only one that's going to get hit. It's not a terrible attack. It's only 4. I think you just tank that.
4.
Yeah.
I can tank it. Yeah.
I wish you just had an arrow pointing on it. That would make it easier to indicate.
There's a lot of little things I'm realizing this game could do to make things
a little bit more
clear.
explanation.
Rolling for 2. Or 2 blues. Rolling for 4.
Hey,
fine.
Nice.
No damage.
It sucks. Okay. Mathas.
So,
what do you want to do to it?
Gotcha. Well, I think I'm gonna try, and I get 1 free movement.
Yep, and you can also swap a weapon out here, so you could get that great mace out if you wish, but you don't have to be in melee range of the. So you would have to. You could run up.
Yeah.
Wait, can you get its weak spot? What's its?
If I burned stamina to get to it,
you don't have to burn 1 to get there.
Its weak spot. It's front.
Yeah. Is it front?
If we're on the line of the thing, does that count as you being in both of those arcs?
Yes, it does.
Well, actually,
So
if the front is its weak point right now,
there.
couldn't I just go 1 and then just poke it with my spear at a distance?
Boss hasn't moved yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Boss moves back 1 from the current aggroed player, so it's actually now here.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so much for that idea then.
Okay, so I could, if I wanted to hit it, I would have to burn, what, 1 stamina to get to here?
That's 2 to get there.
2 stamina to get to here, rather? And then I could poke it with my spear from a distance.
You could, and you could keep your shield up, so if it decides to whack you, you'll probably be alright.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's give it a shot. But then no, because my spear is so garbage, I'd have to burn more stamina to even friggin' hit the thing.
You use 2 stamina for that, isn't it? 1 stamina because you get 1 free move.
I think you might be right. Just double checking that.
Sweet.
How much armor does this thing have?
Only 2.
Well, what I need?
2 little armor. Only 1 match.
So I would need to roll a 3 to hit it then.
You know, the nice thing about poking it is that you probably won't trigger the next heat up phase, and then if Dan just unloads in its face,
yeah, baby,
Gross.
You can take it down a ton before we put a good move in.
I would have to put myself up to 4 stamina alone just to get a chance at doing damage, though.
In that case, maybe just move towards it and get ready to pounce on it when you can. You don't.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do.
You could
I'm
do
gonna
your
not burn any
talisman
stamina.
thing. Remember, you've still got your talisman. You could get that out and wave it around a bit if you want.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna swap my talisman for my spear right now.
Yeah, and maybe
keep my talisman out, and then all characters within range. What's the range of this talisman here? Where's range?
What do you think?
Is that
Let's
the?
I
put it on my.
It's got 2 range.
Top that's what the top left is. Okay.
So
all characters within range would gain 2 stamina back, or 1 stamina rather. And that would be both
Did I really
of you.
Use
so
one
yeah, why don't?
No, I use more than that. So I'm actually I've used 4 stamina and used that as well.
I will absolutely just move one space, switch to my talisman, and give everybody one stamina back.
Okay, just the one. All right, that's better than nothing. I'll take it. Yep, sure.
I'll take it too. Thank you very much.
That's probably
that's
a good sport action. I like it. Okay, and that also means you have your shield out for when we invariably get murdered this turn. Okay, so this is its last attack. It's going to rotate now. And it'll do it in the same order. So we now know the attack pattern until it goes to phase 2, when it'll switch up.
Okay.
So aggro is now on Dan. So if you can move that. Its last attack is another tail sweep. Oh, it's a tail sweep, not a tail whip.
Okay.
It moves first.
It does. Weirdly enough, according to this tail sweep actually hits the thing in front of it and to the left.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming what it does is like a spin around.
So it's kind of spinning around. So we now know what it can do, which right now is not very threatening. Obviously, the stuff on the heat up's going to be a bit nasty, but okay. So it moves forward 1 and it shoves. So this is kind of relevant. It's going to shove me. It moves forward to the closest, which would be me. That means it's going to shove me. I'm going to be shoved here. It's then going to do its tail thingy. So that's what? To the front and to the left.
What's the range?
1. So it hits you and it hits me as well.
It hits all of us.
Okay.
I'm in that range
you are
as well.
totally right. Yep, you are within the arc, so it's hitting everybody.
Oh.
And it's a nasty one for dodging too. I've got to roll 2 to get out of the way. But I don't think my armor is not up to taking a full-on... I mean, it's only 4 damage.
I rolled 2 blues, so I'm
be
just going to
fine.
tank this thing.
I'm thinking 50... You know what? I might just take the hit.
I'm going to take 2.
I'm rolling my blues. And
I'll roll my blacks on it and take the hits.
Nothing.
Lovely.
Yeah, I've already used my backstab. I can't do that again. Oh, yes, only 2. I'm fine with that. All right. Dan,
beautiful.
Send it into phase 2. Whack it as hard as you can.
Okay.
Are you in its weak spot right now?
Yes, because I'm in both places.
Yep.
So what does the weak spot do? How much more damage is that doing?
An additional black die if you're in its weak spot.
Nice.
So you get behind it, which makes we move 1, which is free. Just hit it with the biggest, scariest fucking thing you've got. You take 2 stamina off because it's your turn, which you've already done. But nope. Maybe you already do it.
The Night Slayer took one away.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah,
it just left me. I'm feeling refreshed.
Yeah, just murder it. Hit it with the biggest, nastiest thing you got. So that's
I'm gonna get 2 orange
dice and additional black because you're in the weak spot.
Oh fuck!
Just murder it.
Do it. Murder it.
I'm gonna roll 3 zeros.
Oh, just kill it.
Claiming the boss turns before moving. I don't see any evidence of that.
Well, tough. Whee!
Oh, I think it does turn because it has to face a node. So yeah, it would turn towards me. I think.
Wait, crap! Am I still in this weak spot?
Yeah, you totally are.
Sweet. What I roll? Oh, terrible. 5 plus my 1 from
plus
my
1,
Titanite
6.
shard. 6.
So you hit it for another 4. All right, so you've sent it into phase 2.
And I lose an endurance because of the Night Slayer's ring.
Yep, which is lovely. So it now has 14 HP remaining. Okay, so it hits phase 2. We take 1 super attack. I don't think we get to see it. And we mix it in, and now the boss encounter is randomized again.
Hooray.
So, yeah, we have no idea what this is. Put it together, flip it over, put together this wonky-ass deck of... Gonna increase the lift height a little bit to make sure that doesn't work. There we go. Okay, this is the new boss deck. There is 1 nastier attack in there than there was before. Well, now we have no idea what order things going. Okay, aggro moves to the next player. That would be me.
Cool.
Let's see what it does now. It's oh god, we got the super attack immediately. Okay.
A swooping cleave.
Yep, a swooping cleave. So first things first, it's gonna move 2 and it's gonna shove. It's basically gonna move right onto my head, and I'd love to say it shoves me, but it wouldn't because I'm in the corner. I can't really be shoved. So
can I be shoved to the sides?
Possibly.
It just says it adjacent.
Yeah, I think you might be right. This is gonna hit. It's gonna be like for 6. It's not even a nasty one. I think we've got this down. We may have overgeared.
No such thing as overgearing in Dark Souls.
Totally right.
One bad dice roll and you go
As
down.
we saw very early on.
Yeah, room 1, encounter 1.
That put the fear in us, I think, and then we learned from there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it pushes me. So it's gonna shove me. I get to choose. It doesn't matter. It's whatever it is. It's gonna hit me. Just I won't move on to a square you are currently on.
Yeah.
So I think it puts me here.
Cool.
It clearly has the range. I think it can hit pretty much anything. Yeah.
What's the range on this attack?
1.
1? Oh, I'm safe. Sweet.
I'm not, because I'm here.
Since
Yeah,
it's right in the corner now, it does have to turn, so it would have to turn towards me.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so it's swinging at me for 6. I need 2 on the dodge. I'm gonna have to try and dodge this.
If you miss it, you die.
Nope,
So,
I
here
don't,
we go.
because I took 2 stamina off at the start of the turn.
Okay, there you go.
So I don't, but it's going to hurt like a bastard. I've got my Estus. I'm not worried. I'll take it. If I go up to 9, I'll just down my Estus.
Cool.
So
Good luck.
we're all good. Just need two rolls.
Is it an AoE attack or just a targeted attack?
Hey, I dodged it anyway. I think it's targeted because there's no green arcs on it. I think that's
No green arcs, but there's like a little dot. Isn't that AoE?
only.
just
Oh, that
same
means
node.
everything in that
Same
node.
doesn't matter. So
Gotcha,
I'm pretty
gotcha.
sure I'm right here. And
Yeah, I
yeah, it
think you
just
are.
does nothing. So I'm good. And I get to roll, and I'm going to roll right back up in its face. And
Hell
hit it
yes.
with the biggest possible, nastiest thing I can hit it with, which will be my 3 stamina rapier attack, I think.
Nice.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's the best I can do. So, okay, cool. Sounds good. Add 3 stamina on. So 2 blue dice and the additional black dice is what I'm rolling here.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have to spend additional stamina to hit it because it's now flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, you see,
damn.
this is what I'm kind of relying on you, Mathas, to give me a nice little.
Yeah, I can dump.
Yeah, nice little pick me
I
up.
can
if you don't
dump. I can
mind.
dump a good chunk
Yeah.
of your. Yeah, I can do that on my
Yeah.
turn. I can dump your stamina pretty
Yeah.
well.
This will do more damage than my magic attack. So I'm just rolling up this. 2, 3, 4. -2, so I hit it for 2. Best I can do, I'm afraid.
Is that at
Takes
12?
it down to 12, yep.
What's that little thing next to 12 mean?
Bow. It's a heat up indicator. Oh, does it only heat up at 12? Oh, I thought it heat up
would have been
every
when you
12.
lost 12.
Yeah, so did
Oh,
I.
well.
All right.
12
It's-
health.
That's
Oh well,
fine. It's unimportant at this
it doesn't
point.
matter.
Okay.
We learn.
Yeah, it made it slightly harder for us, but that's not really a big deal, is it? All right,
Shh. Easy peasy.
Mathas.
All right, please
we've
don't
already
screw
eaten
me.
its best attack, so it's
Yep.
probably not going to do.
I'm feeling good. Serving your purpose, protecting your
Sweeping
healer.
strike, everything except behind it. First things first.
And it moves forward
It
one.
does.
Okay. So that's unfortunate.
So here, so it's just run
Yeah.
right past me, but it is hitting. Yeah, I'm actually behind it, which means I don't get hit.
Hooray!
Me and Dan
Dan
take
do.
it.
And yeah, 5
5.
physical.
I take
Okay.
1. That's great.
I take. Oh. Nothing!
None. Wow.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
Oh, well.
Cool.
Dan gets to do some. You
Um,
get to do something too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it if you could. Could you maybe
So I can move for
Yes.
free, right?
move one for free?
So I might do this, and you're still in range. Or no, you're not in range.
It's-
You're 2. I have to be 2 away.
No, you don't have to be 2 away. It's anything within that range, isn't it?
Yes, it's not limited. So I'm in range of you.
Yeah. So I'll do that. I'm gonna burn. I'll take 3, and then heal you for
6.
What is it?
Yep.
Yeah, 1 character gains
Yep.
6 stamina.
That's all
back.
my stamina. So that puts me right back at only 2 damage, which is perfect.
Now, can I move after that, or do I have to move first?
Can if you want. It doesn't matter which order.
Yeah. I just want to kind of try and stay away as best I can.
If you want to move back one, yeah, it's totally fine. Okay.
And then,
all
that'll
right.
be it.
Aggro is now on Dan. The next attack will be
something nice.
Halberd thrust. So it's going to move forward 1, and it's going to push if it gets into range or anything, which it doesn't. It still has to be facing an adjacent node. So it would move forward. It's moving towards the nearest character. So it would have to what? Move here and then face Mathas.
Well, if it moved to the one diagonal, it would be facing me still, wouldn't it? Isn't that considered forward?
Yeah, it's basically the boss has to be facing a node. So if we moved it into the corner, it would have to turn. And it would turn towards the nearest node, which would be you.
Yep. I mean, either way, it's going to have to face me.
Yeah. So this probably makes the most sense. You would still be in its... yeah, so... Yeah. It's here, I think. I think that's right.
And it's going to hit everything except for on its left.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I'm on its left and not on its left. Does that mean it's going to hit me?
It doesn't matter. It's not an AoE attack. If it was...
It's just swinging at me?
Green area means everything in those locks is only hitting the aggro player, which is Mathas. So it's a full-on 6. So you've got... You can put 2 blues against that. That's not bad.
That's what I'm going to do. Please, 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 please.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, good.
I did move towards the aggro player. Oh, wait. Is Dan the aggro player?
I'm the aggro player.
Oh, did the aggro player switch?
And this is still correct, I believe, because it can't just do a full 180 unless the card says so. So I think what it just did is actually the best movement it could do towards the aggro player without just simply turning. It's not allowed to flip 180 degrees unless there's an indicator on it that says it can. So I think what it just did is correct. Yes. That's the closest it could get to you. If it moved to the corner, it would be further away from you. So, yeah, that was accurate. That's how boss behavior works. It doesn't just bounce around like a, jackass. It moves sort of as a big lumbering thing. So, yeah, it is correct.
That's fine. I'm up. I'm still good. I can't take another attack, really, but,
it's my turn to thwack it, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
And I'm in its weak spot, right?
Yeah, I think you are.
Hit it.
Hit it. To the left. Black dice.
You absolutely do. So, yeah, if you spend 1, you'll have to spend 2 stamina to attack it total. So, 1 to get in range.
I've put 2 stamina away because it's the end of my turn. Start my turn.
Yep.
Boop. And then I've spent 3 to get the 2 orange.
Yep.
To really
did you spend your extra stamina to attack it because it's flying now?
Yes. I have now. Yeah, right. Hit.
Ooh. How much damage you do?
That was so close to a lot.
3, 4, 5.
+1.
+1 for my Tana shard. 6.
-2 for the armor, so 4.
And then I get a little bit of thingy taken away.
You're over here, right?
Night Slayering.
Yep.
When does it stop flying?
No,
Ever?
It's just going to fly for the rest of the encounter now.
Yeah.
All right, sense. So we were on 12. We're now down to 8. So, it's got this thing. Unless it gets really lucky and destroys us. Bear in mind...
It just needs to hit me once.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
need
down,
to Estus like yesterday.
Yeah, problem is you can only Estus on your character activation, which is not for a little bit. So here's hoping it goes after me and not you. Jesus, I had no idea you'd take as much damage as he had. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, you do still have your reroll. You also still have your heroic action.
Yeah, but that's just stamina.
It's not brilliant.
When can I use stamina on my activation?
Yeah, it's got to be on your turn.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. All right, let's see what it does.
Yep. All right. Aggro's on me, so I mean I could stab the shit out of it, but.
So it does.
Tail whip. That's good news for Mathas.
It does behind and right, and it and I'm in its weak spot, and I'm ignored.
Yep, that's good news for Mathas. It's good news for
But does
Dan.
it move?
Only after the attack this time, not before. So this is good news for everybody. I actually don't... It's not even in range of me. I think this misses completely. Yeah,
yeah, it looks like it doesn't hit
anybody.
anybody.
I'm 2 away from it. It can't hit me. So it does move backwards
and then it moves.
So, again, can't turn away 360. moving towards the currently aggro player. What it would do would be move here, and it would change its arc. I think it could turn. Yeah, I think it would turn there. The boss movement is a little confusing in this game, I will admit. I think that's what it does.
Yeah, it's a little bit wonky.
Yeah, it's because they don't turn like regular enemies don't have arcs, so they don't turn, so they're much easier to move. I think that's what it does. Okay.
Fine to me.
I guess I'm going for it, aren't I? All right.
Yep.
I'm good on stamina. I could switch out of magic and just hit it from here.
Really? Yeah, fucking nuke it.
What's its magic?
Only
one.
Yeah, you might as well try.
I mean, I could. The thing is, the rapier is 2 blue dice plus 1 black. The best attack I could do on Soulstream is 1 orange, which actually isn't that great. It's inefficient. I'd use more stamina, and there's actually a greater chance of getting less because it's only 1 dice. So the rapier is still the better bet. I do have to get into melee range for that, but that's not really a problem. So I use the 1-2, get right up in its face.
Yep, which is currently its weak spot as well.
Is it currently its weak spot? Even better. Lovely.
So you get 2 cards, 2 little black dice.
Spend the extra, then spend 3 to do my full-on attack. This is where it turns around next turn, just kills me outright.
Yeah, because I can't drain you next turn.
That's true.
I'm thinking I Estus directly after this attack.
So,
yeah, if that's something you can do, that's
I could totally do
smart. Yeah, then yeah, I'd say it's probably the smartest move.
Okay, so I'm throwing 2 blues and 2 blacks at it.
this is gonna hurt it.
Yeah, this might kill it.
It's up to her.
Let's hope.
8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 2 is 4.
Not bad.
Okay, 4 damage to it. I'm going to Estus immediately afterwards, which wipes out all my health and stamina.
Good.
Not too bad. It's almost dead. What's it on? What's it
4.
on? 8? 4.
Down to just 4.
All right, it's Mathas's aggro. I
Heal,
think.
dude. Heal.
All right,
we
so
go.
its last attack is a tail sweep.
Which is directly in front and to the
Yeah.
left.
So it's going to hit me, and it's going to hit Dan. It's not going to hit you, I think.
Does it
No,
move
it's
after?
also going to hit you as well. You're just inside the arc. It's going to hit all of us. It's only a 4 damage, but it moves first. This is actually going to screw it up completely. And it moves towards the nearest player with a push. I think it just runs straight forward.
Well, that's
doesn't
going to
it?
be you.
Yeah. I think it just runs straight forward. Oh, yeah. Does it just not move because I'm there? I guess it would, right? Because nearest player, if it's in melee range, I'm already there. So it would stay on me. Yes?
I don't. No.
Unless moving is like not optional, it has to
boss
move.
optional isn't. Boss movement isn't optional, even if I am already the closest player.
Says it still moves even if you are there. Is what
All right.
chat's
Okay.
saying. I think it pushes you with it and whacks you.
Does it
Or it
push
jumps over you or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It moves and pushes is what people are saying.
That makes the most logical sense.
Yeah, it would just kind of push you forward as it moves forward as well. And I would assume it would keep you kind of directly in melee with it.
That would also make the most sense if it's a push. Yeah. Let's
Cool.
go with that.
I feel like it would go like this, and then
that
it would
sounds
do
a sensible
that.
thing to do. Okay, so it's just pushing me, and then the attack is hitting, as you said, in front of it. So it's hitting me. It's hitting Mathas. It's no longer hitting Dan, I don't think.
No, it's not hitting Mathas. It's hitting me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so it's not hitting Mathas, it's hitting the two of us. How dodgeable
Mathas will
is that?
survive! Hooray!
Yay! Have faith.
4.
I-
It's 4.
Yeah, I'll go for the dodge roll, I guess.
I'm going for my 2 blue.
I need 2. I don't get 2, so I'm taking a full
dodged it?
4 damage.
I take no damage.
Nice.
Not bad though. 4 ain't too bad
That's
when you're
all right.
like have a clean
Yeah, that's
slate like
okay.
that,
I think
so.
I can deal with that. Okay. And we also know the order of attack now. The first being a swooping cleave on the nearest. Oh, it's fucking me. Damn it. Oh God, I just made a giant mistake. Yeah, that I should not have done that. We know that it goes back to its most powerful attack now, and it's going to be me. Shit.
Can you dodge it?
I can try. It's a 2-dodge attack.
How much damage does it do if it hits?
6. It would kill me. I still have my
6.
reroll. I could reroll 1 dodge. Statistic.
How much health does it have right
it's
now?
It's on 4.
Just 4.
Yeah, you can't kill it this turn.
Well, why don't
Dan could, though.
What if I try to use my mace?
Oh, switch to your mace and just batter it?
Yeah, I just fucking run in and try and batter
like
the
that
thing.
idea. You might be able to finish it off before it murders me.
Can you use your Estus first?
I'm gonna use my Estus first, then switch to my mace, dual hand it, and then go nuts.
Okay, do it. So there's your Estus. Wipe
So I'm gonna delete these Estus. How do I flip it? What's the key? F. Makes sense. Then we're gonna put the talisman away. I'm going in ham.
Yeah, that means you're getting rid of shield as well. Giant, great mace.
And then I have to run in 1 free move and then a second move, so I have to burn 1.
Just fell on your face. Are you in a weak spot? No, it has no weak spot. No, we're not at that move yet. So, yeah, you're in its weak point. You get an additional black die.
All right.
It's tail sweep. Right behind it is its weak point.
And I had to burn 1 there. All right, so I'm swinging. I'm going to burn 3.
Did you burn your extra
just to
flying?
do the... I will do that right now.
You just need to deal 4.
I'm just loading up.
You just need to deal 4.
So I'm rolling 2 blue, 1 black, and then an additional plus 1.
And another black. Right?
For
no,
what?
No, you only get 1 black. You're right. Okay. Totally. Sorry, I thought you had an upgrade.
Okay.
You don't.
Please.
Just kill it.
This is it. The heroic charge in and smash.
Total.
That's 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yes!
It's dead.
Oh, the charge in. Just put my shield away and my spear away. Running, screaming. Oh. And I had a reroll if things went bad. True.
Now we loot it, I believe.
Yay!
How much loot do we get from it? Ending a boss encounter. Place that boss's treasure card in the inventory. All of them. We get everything that was in the bag.
Yeah.
So there's 3 in the bag still. That's where they
everything left in the bag is ours.
Woohoo! What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
All right, what do we get? Let's find out. Okay. First boss treasure card is the Gargoyle Shield. Oh my God, that's good magic resistance. Look at that beast.
That's nice.
25 in, 25 faith. Pretty good. Kind of within
Beautiful.
my reach, actually. And I'll see how many souls we got for it in a minute. A Gargoyle Tail Axe. Look at that thing.
That has to go.
I've got the stats for that already, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I can get that straight on me.
3 blue, slap an upgrade on that thing. AoE, yeah. And the final item,
I want the helmet to show up.
Gargoyle Halberd. You can use this. Oh my God, that's 2 orange.
25 strength, 25 faith. Holy crap.
2 orange dice on a 4 attack.
Yeah, I can use that right now. Holy crap.
Nice. No.
I'll replace the 2-hander I got.
that shield might be well within my reach, actually.
It looks like we each possibly got something out of this.
Oh, is that 25 faith? Oh, got it. It's a tier 3 for me. Yeah, I've got the in for it, but I don't have the faith. It would be 2, 4, 8. It would be 12. No. Yes. Yes, it would be 12 to get me to that. Not ideal. I think it's...
So...
Yeah.
Why don't we roll our characters back to...
Tricky. Yeah, so everything sort of resets, and this is like, now it's the phase 2 with the main boss where everything gets super harder, but there's some additional items that we can get. Which we may, bearing in mind the time, maybe save this and come back to this another day to do phase 2.
I'm down to come back as long as we do actually come back. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, because we're at about 9:30. We're about halfway through the game. It's a good time to sort of save it and wrap it up because we've been on for almost 4 hours. The amount of souls that we get from killing the gargoyle is finding out
3.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if that were true.
I just realized that great axe that we just got is really crap.
The great axe sucks?
The gargoyle axe, it gives you... the first thing is 2 blue dice for 1. I currently have 2 blue dice for 0 stamina.
Okay, yeah, but, I mean, 3 blue dice and an AoE for 4? Bad.
I get 2 and an AoE for 3. And I get 2 orange dice for 3 already.
You can get 2 orange dice for 3?
Yep.
Okay, maybe it isn't that good then.
This was all a complete waste of time.
Yeah, halberd's really nice. Halberd's good.
Don't touch my halberd!
Good as well. It's a really awkward stat set that we can't really deal with. We only get 4 souls for killing that thing.
Well, it's like it's like
more than that.
I think if I looked at the card and it was like
each
3, it's 3 small souls and 1 of the medium souls. I don't know what that's worth.
Yeah,
that's only the encounter levels. I wonder if that does match up to some stuff though. I think it still might be 4 though. Might be 6. I'm just looking at the rule book.
4 souls? No way. That doesn't make any sense.
That would be really rough. Where is this data? This rulebook is organized so poorly.
Someone's saying in chat, it's 1 soul per player per spark left.
Oh. So we would get
so 3 times sparks left.
Which is 1. We get 3.
6.
No. Do we have 2 sparks?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
I thought we only had 1 spark.
No, I think it changed. I think somebody changed it and rolled it.
I think one way or the other we got screwed.
We did reset a sec. We died, we reset, so we lost 2. We never bought another spark.
Yeah, so we actually do get 3. That is awful.
But we got some sweet loot.
Wow, a piece of sweet loot.
Yeah. We got a nice shield.
We got a piece of sweet loot.
Shield would be lovely for someone that could actually use it. Which is none of us right now.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun,
though. Boss, come on.
Yeah. The second phase of the game, these rooms again, but we take either Dancer of the Boreal Valley or Ornstein and Smaug, which would give us 1 tier 2 and 3 tier 3, or 2 tier 2 and 2 tier 3 encounters.
The idea of fighting Ornstein and Smaug terrifies the shit out of me.
That was only the mini boss.
I had an easier time with Dancer of the Boreal Valley, like in the video game, than I did with the Ornstein and Smaug.
Unpredictable onslaught. After a heat up behavior is drawn and resolved, shuffle the Dancer behavior deck. It's got 34 health, relatively well armored. Ornstein and Smaug will probably be a harder fight because you've got to fight them both, and it's
do they? And just when one dies, the other one gets more powerful, like in the game.
Kill
so
Ornstein, Smaug gets 15 health, and Smaug's heat up cards become the new behavior deck. The whole thing. So you would get 3 ultimate attacks, and if Smaug dies, Ornstein gains 10 health, and Ornstein's heat up cards become the new behavior deck. That's horrendous. They both activate as well.
Just like in the video game. They're horrifying.
Absolutely horrendous.
But as a Dark Souls player who loved all the games, I actually really like the board game. I think there's some obvious like polishing that's needed in some like just the finer things, like having lines connecting the circles.
Yeah, do that, because that is not so obvious. The way the boss moves is really clunky. I understand the concept of it, but determining where it's going is a bit of a nightmare.
Maybe give us some souls if we can kill a boss. That would be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be good. Reward us.
Would be good. I mean, even if we had all our sparks, we'd only get 9. That's stingy.
Dark Souls likes to beat your face in. Dark Souls likes to beat your face in, but when you beat a boss, it gives you a ton of souls.
That is super stingy. A couple more mob types would be good. There's only one that we didn't see, which is the giant hollow. Oh no, we didn't see the sentinel either. The large hollow soldier is a pain because he runs at people and hits them every time he charges into them, and he has 5 health, whereas everything before had 1. The sentinel has 10 health. God. He's a beast. But yeah, a few more mobs would be good, just to shake some of these encounters up a little bit. Obviously, there are new bosses being added very soon, so I think very much the way that the game gets its replayability is going to have more mini bosses, more main bosses, which means more loot.
Yeah, the game is begging for an expansion right out the gate.
Yeah, which, to be fair, it's getting several quite soon, but in the form of bosses only. I would really just like to see a mob encounter expansion. Like,
flesh it out.
4 new mobs with a bit more loot that maybe is themed to those, so that it shakes up the encounters a bit. Obviously, you'd have to replace all of the encounter cards, but that's an easy expansion fix. We haven't seen any rooms with traps in them, but I think they're only like tier 3. Traps are mostly just like you've got to roll either armor or dodge, so that shakes the movement up a little bit. The crawl aspect, it's quite slow at the start. It gets a lot faster. That's obviously designed in a way to be very much like the video game. And obviously, as you can see, dying really early on is totally a thing that can happen. And it's kind of neat that it is. But once you sort of get...
Yeah, no, that first death was actually awesome. I really enjoyed dying that quickly.
Get some dickery in there, like add potential mimics to treasure chests.
Yes.
Maybe open up a shortcut. That would be neat. Like if you activate a couple of things, maybe we could activate a shortcut from the bonfire to the room before the fog gate or something, so we could rest and then not have to go through the whole lot again.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually. That's a cool idea. I like the shortcut thing. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics that could translate pretty well over. I think they have a really good
framework
for something that could
fit a lot of new stuff into that current framework. I love the way the boss encounters work. That deck and having it replay the attacks and learning the patterns is neat. Although maybe because we clobbered it really hard, we barely got through one phase before it reset the whole thing again. So maybe make the bosses a little bit tougher. I'd expect the boss fights to go longer than that.
Well, we got lucky with a really big axe with upgrades and things and good armor.
Yeah, we did get some good gear.
Well, good gear. We got lucky there.
We had better gear.
Dice rolls.
We got better gear than the Momocon run before we hit Titanite Demon. So we were a lot tougher than we would have been then. It's good. Like the physical version, the issue with it is that it's got so many components that setup is a pain in the dick, and setup and tear down.
Yeah, it looks like
it's not fun. The tabletop version is a lot better. They added a bit of scripting version to this tabletop sim to like automatically set up encounters based on cards. That would be really nice. That would speed things up a bit. It's overall, it's not bad though. It's a good dungeon crawl. I think if you played it without having played any of Dark Souls, so the theme didn't really hit you, it might not be as fun. And obviously, it's very dice rolly.
That's what I was
very dice rolly. I don't know what.
A lot of dice rolling. Yeah.
I don't know what you could do to.
Shit, I just want to play Star Wars Rebellion now.
I have a copy of that on Tabletop Sim. We can totally do it. I know how to play it.
I feel like that would be so clunky on Tabletop Sim, though, don't you
the
think?
setup is automatic. I'm just saying, that's 20 minutes of setup you don't have to do. So there is that. But yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think you can get around the randomness. I'm trying to think of a way to have that attack mitigation be non-random, and I'm not. The only thing I can think of is to have a stricter stamina management system, so that maybe you get a certain number of rolls which are guaranteed evasions. But even then, like the way it simulates it is so that potentially, like in the game, you can screw a dodge roll up.
Yeah.
And how do you have that happen in a board game without adding randomness to it? The answer is you really can't. So
yeah,
I think
it's just the limitations of the format.
I think you've kind of done the best thing that you can. Maybe a push your luck option of some sort with maybe some more action cards and taking out some of the dice. But
yeah, give me more options to, like you said, push my luck. Give me some risk management options.
Yeah.
I think
it's not too bad.
I think we've got a good.
I'm gonna save this game state, obviously.
Yeah, please do.
So that we can come back to this. If I can find where's the save button for this thing?
Thanks for watching, guys. It was fun.